because she can dash in. So it's completely different.
They're trying to spam this one with pistols, man. It's already smoked
Oh my god.
Half on it.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's one way to get a Red Bull clutch.
Tragic.
Oh, I think that round sums up everything that you're hoping for and dreading for EDG. Amazing plays from Kang, reading the play perfectly out here as well. The rendezvous, the second fight, it's all great. But their
Benkai just showing the smoke. Not even worried.
That's what the desk was talking about. Haven has not looked amazing for EDG, but they're already looking incredible in this match so far. So the desk was saying maybe it's something different. Maybe they have new strats cooked up. It's a bit of a worrying beginning.
Oh my god, too many targets.
Okay, just running it straight down.
Oh, I hate this fucking blind, dude.
Has to dash into it, has to escape an onslaught that's appearing right now.
I'm still pretty sure that the Fade Dog hitboxes are fucked up.
Just been
They feel a little bit better with the recent update. No?
He is that extra element
Did they
I
fix
thought
them a
they
little?
did. I thought they did with this new act.
I don't know.
But they're not playing. They're not
The
playing on that build though.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, they feel better.
EDG actually,
I can actually shoot them from the side now,
play
like from my
Haven,
teammate.
Have some slower rounds
I have the hardest
being
problem when it's
executed
coming
at
at
the
me and
end,
I'm shooting it. Like
but
when I have a classic, for
I think
example,
PaperX are gonna
I feel like
fight
sometimes they don't
over
go.
and over again.
I've definitely noticed
Wow, what a
a
wild
lot
stat that is.
less like
PaperX have a
bullshit
1-4
in this
record
act.
when
Yeah.
facing the closing map in a
Try to
series
like
like
focus on it a little bit more next time. I'm telling you, it feels better.
But is there a change about it, or
most of the time.
No, they didn't say anything. But
didn't
it's
say anything? But
just,
maybe they fixed
Get
it.
forced
Like who
into
knows?
these
Maybe.
scenarios often.
something feels
Still
different.
consider them favored here, even running the Chet Rainer comp.
Like if I could break it with a
But
classic,
who
like
knows,
something's
this
right.
series has
Yeah.
made a believer out of me when it comes to Edward and his gaming.
Adjustments being made to that defensive setup as well, so you can see that they're not really.
The Fade Dog only has 100 health, so
PaperX.
Yeah, shifting
it
Benkai
shouldn't
over
be
there
like that
for
hard to
Shroud
kill.
players. Still with the cam watching into Garage, even though Jing is playing there.
I think that's as well, just to not give away too many cues that they might have swapped up.
And this EDG attack setup looks like one of PaperX's.
Oh wow.
There's the lurk play. Kang forcing the issue a bit earlier than Forsaken normally does, but still coming away with the kill.
Jing, show me Jing now.
Still holding a closer corner as well, anticipating that there's going to be that re-clear for information.
He's so aware.
And he's found Jing.
Kang is such a good player. He's just got the read on where people are going to challenge him.
Here comes the push.
Great
attempt,
lurk.
though. So much on the line here for Benkai to try and do some work, but there's a paranoia in his face, an aftershock at that. He wants to try and weave and play
Flash from heaven.
inside of this one.
Oh man, it's coming
The
soon.
players are down and out.
Oh
surely.
fuck.
It's going to be dealt with. Another device up there, but timing is everything.
Tough.
A quick maneuver around the smoke, but that's an instantaneous trade.
Unfortunately, with Spectre in hand, Benkai just didn't have enough firepower to be able to get the spray transfer there. And Mindfreak, instead of going for a 1v4, we've seen incredible things from Mindfreak at Copenhagen and in this match,
Bonus,
actually.
that's fine.
Pulling out, though, I think it was a 1v5 on Pearl, but this is just
My
not
ranked
one to
teammates.
go for with the spike already down.
Yeah, a percentage play just to save it up, but
And what an interesting dynamic this is, because EDG are playing a composition that PaperX are pretty familiar with. Of course, they don't run the Jet, they run the Raze.
I guess the simple one would be like, you know how the Rhino Flash, like, there's like a buffer before you actually get blinds? If it's in your vision, maybe they take that buffer away.
Run a slightly different version.
Get
That'd be
flash
true, OP.
mods like
And
flying
the
in
question
there,
is how they deal
or
with
like
these
sending
kinds
it.
of threats. And in this
Yeah,
round,
that would be
was
crazy. I was thinking when it
Kang's
lands in that
coming
spot,
through
and it's,
mid.
yeah.
is that how it
You
works
saw him
already?
take a duel against Forsaken
No, right? Oh
immediately.
yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is.
And reads the repush from Jin.
Like no,
Immediately
yeah, you're right.
reads
It doesn't actually flash you until it's in position, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's blinding from the beginning.
so many
Yeah,
of our
yeah,
questions
yeah.
being answered, I think.
That could be a buff.
Like, Kang, this guy on the global stage, we knew he was a freak of nature. We knew that he was going to be playing aggressively, but that bit of nuance that's been injected into his play, whatever the short time that they've had here in their practice, I think has taught them a lot of lessons. And now you have a very, very dangerous individual.
It's OP as fuck. I mean, it's not that crazy.
This is a big round for them to be able to
You're just buffing the flash by like a little
Cycle
bit.
setup is still
I don't know. Maybe it is, but I don't imagine that it is.
Flashes, pushing into the back there with the Prowler.
Maybe.
And that's an aftershock. Jing trying to make the moves again. Did they expect
They are
this?
getting fucked.
Third player at the back of the site. The answer is
They have so
yes.
much util for this bomb site.
Just
Breach
really
stun,
nicely
fade
done
dog
from EDG.
eye.
Oh, and Devi completely caught. With utility in his hands,
Yeah,
Benkai
it's impossible to hold.
simply gonna run away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting away.
I ain't getting chased down.
That's what I mean. Not going to be letting them get away with a rifle. And even with Benkai should be favoured there. Not quite. Prime Gaming flawless.
EDG running some of the similar executes, but it's not necessarily the execute and the utility usage that's so good on these site hits.
You're gonna be able to shoot the eye because you're blind.
Look at this.
Yeah,
so
right.
much util. Just clear everything.
I think it's the way that they all push up together, how tight they are to each other when they
No
get
gaps.
into
Damn,
a
bro,
site.
check this guy's
There's no
fucking.
gaps
Oh my
on
god,
their
he just kissed him
execute.
goodbye.
They all support each other. That means even if Smoggy
You guys just said have a safe flight home.
Even if Smoggy isn't 8-1 right now, they are still getting the trades off. And Paper X are going to get challenged here. Unless they can get Jing in a position to duel frequently and use his dismiss. He's getting no value from the Reina.
Oh
Same
my
open, it's up
god,
time
man.
and time again. And look at it. The aftershock.
Look at how done, man.
Holy
Even on
Round.
breach, she's getting
Tries to
killed.
back
No
you in the back,
assists.
so just catch him again. Over and over again.
These last couple of rounds, Paper X have been made to look silly.
It's
Of
just-
course, this time not with any guns in their hand.
Rolling.
I think part of it, too, is that EDG have been able to avoid Benkai's setups. And I don't think that that is a deliberate, conscious effort. It doesn't feel like EDG are poking at the beginning of the round to get information on where the
I feel like
side is
this game
playing.
is gonna be next
They've
gen
just
as fuck
happened
when
to
there's
go
draft
to the
pick,
right
if there
areas
ever
for
is.
They're going for the same
Yeah.
A lobby play.
Like that's when
Yeah,
it's
it was
gonna
the
be
real
like.
time.
Or a CX.
You have to be a
She goes for the teleport. And they
Yeah.
try and
It's
fight
gonna be
over
so much
short
harder.
and long, but
Yeah.
it's nothing really that's being changed up. Like you said, no poking for the setups.
It's just default Valorant gameplay on Haven with this comp.
And that's what it comes down to, I think. When you're up against the Reina as well, it's pure ego. It's a decision being made by Paper X, I think, to say that we will be winning these fights.
I think when they bring out draft pick, I feel like
You know, the game plan is clear.
Teams
The
will
last
have
time we
a-
watched Paper X play with this Jet
an easier
Ranger,
time being more
they're trying to
consistent.
avoid
Like if
utility
you're actually
and
like
still set
a
up
top
for Satan
team.
and Jing to take fights. The idea being, you know, even with a Prowler in your face, as
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Fight and then dash away
Like
and
it'll
not
be
get
harder
punished.
to like
That's the theory.
steal a
But
win
so
like
far,
off
Forsaken
like
and
a
Jing
gimmick
haven't
pick.
been in position to take fights when the execute comes in. And when they do take fights, they're dying anyway to Smoggy and Kanka. Jing's had a bit of a brutal
Draft
one
pick
of it
goes
in the
against
last
the
two
lore they've
rounds.
set up so
Second round in a
far.
row.
Getting caught out
How
by
so
those
does that work?
aftershocks.
Or why do you say so?
That's been perfect placement on there. No gaps.
Oh, what is that?
I like that fucking
He's
spray.
on a tear.
That was through the aim punch.
The guy is 10-1. Admittedly, a couple of his kills coming through, obviously, when Paper X are ecoing, but the confidence is there.
Draft pick is like you have a picking
Operating with
phase
a
before the
handful
game
of seconds.
starts.
This
So
the
each
change
team
that they need.
picks agents, and that way you can
Using the
like
Trailblazers
it's one at a
to set up
time.
a nation.
I think it's 1-2, right?
And this is the first
Team
time that
A
EG
picks
have
one.
gone for mid-
What a
Team A picks
shot.
2 or
That's
Team
so
B picks
risky.
2.
It really
Basically,
is
you
from
pick
both
take
players,
turns
actually.
picking agents, and you can see the
Onto
other
the
team's
line.
agents' picks. So that way you can base your comp around what they're picking.
Back. Couple of straight bullets. Now the Cam spots the positioning. He knows the amount of players.
1,
that are
2,
gonna be
2, 2, 1.
looking
There
and
you go.
making their way now onto C-side. Can the players lock it down? Swam onto the angle, a wider swing, Jing. That's going to be 2. Returns it back. The timing is everything.
Guys,
The
1
Seekers,
HP.
they give them
Roll flow.
exactly
Double
what they
peek.
needed. They know that the last 2 players of Edward Gaming are going to be now sitting on the C-side.
Howdong with his ultimate here, if they can give the spike and they swap it
Oh,
over.
he's gonna have TP.
The spike now onto the Omen, who fakes the plant and can ult over to A.
Nope.
Ah, Chichu though,
Spike
he ends up
down,
going
C.
down, Forsaken with the operator flank. Not quite expected.
Unlucky with the timing still.
And what could have been
Yeah, you would ban agents as well.
clutch
Yeah.
attempt is actually
But I don't know if it's
the
ever
first
gonna
round where
happen.
Paper X are able to anchor a site.
I mean,
Yeah, the first time you start to see
they need more
the
agents
value
first,
out
right?
of it. It's Reina pick, Jing getting the only 2 kills that he's got so far on this map, but it's enough to stop the push. Right
Maybe
in the
they'll never
tracks.
do
We
it,
see in the
honestly.
replay.
They
Beautiful
probably
stuff.
don't want to make the
Really
game
nice
just like
gunplay,
League.
but actually
At
not
that
making
point,
it
it's just going to be League FPS.
It wasn't
It already
like
kind of
he's
is.
using the dismisses to dodge through utility and take
Maybe
fights,
they'll just
but
make it so you ban one
otherwise,
agent.
Sure, it might give him some confidence to take those kind of duels, but that's a pretty standard anchoring position, no matter what agent he's playing. EDG with a couple of ultimates to play around with here. And Kankak pushed away from mid. That's information gained that there was a mid push, and they go into the C exec. This time, Benkai is ready and waiting. Does it make a difference?
They're already going to be using the pull to try and disjoint this one. Teleport to the back of the side.
Oh, the
Benkai,
trip's
his information
like-
is revealed right into
Call
the
one,
trap
call
wire.
one.
Revealed.
Oh my
Look at him.
Locked down, Mind Freak swinging
Overhit.
through, 3 kills. And now 2 left standing.
Brandon dies here. It's gonna be tough.
Close corner. It's going to be the dash enabled and the blade still running forwards. And a quick little jiggle of the movement. Even a dismiss on top of it. Dashing right into the face of their adversaries. Another one to pile up on top when it comes to the rounds.
Come on, Pulsic. Don't do that, man.
You're getting out of Benkai's setups. Benkai able to use his cage there. Manages to dodge a flash as well. Sets up backside control for Mindfreak.
Imagine playing this game in VR.
And Kankan can't trade properly.
Fucking jets flying at you.
Yeah,
rubber banding on the trip.
There's the value that you're getting from Benkai. And that time, EDG happened to go into it. At some point, I mean, it feels like
whoa. We're bringing it back. Was it what you got short on this map? Where you take the cabbage and I peek?
Yeah.
You can't be leaking those.
And these are the kind of pauses in the round.
I feel like it's actually a sick play.
Pump the brakes,
it is.
And they're waiting to see if Forsaken's going to get antsy.
Especially if you run away a little and it tags you like top short.
Yeah, because it's so misleading, or deceiving rather.
Yeah.
And Devi is able to still get information on the other side of the map, using a flash to realize that there's somebody in grass.
You guys don't know.
Now the operator is in play. They know this one.
Oh, he's getting fucked.
Forsaken on top of it. Haunt into the corner.
What the fuck are you doing? You got one. Fuck it.
That is one. You?
Yeah, seriously. Holy fuck.
Forsaken goes for it. Goes 1-for-1. Is that
Jump
beneficial
that trip
though?
or no?
Benkai still has his
Think
setup
so?
over on
Nah.
I think
Hey,
so.
maybe.
Leave Jing
It looks like
with
it's.
that Cypher utility.
No? Okay.
Doesn't matter.
So the trap wire smoke going up onto the connector. Now Spike.
The problem with jumping a trip ever is you make noise, right? So it's like so fucked.
Bit of spam.
Oh, and
Finding the exact angle.
There goes the Rolling Thunder. Now it's all down to Smoggy. Because
Wait,
these
this could
players
be
in mid are
huge.
not going to be able to hold off the retake on their own.
And with
So
that kill.
everything. Cosmic Divide is going to be splitting up. Of course, there's going to be aggression there,
Mama.
but genuinely matches it. Pound for pound.
Okay, I got my one.
Now the knives come out into play.
Where you going?
Revealed, but the knives
Don't overheat,
still
my boy.
once
You got
more.
knives, dash,
Another
up draft,
tap to the
everything.
1v1. A right click, not enough.
He's off. He's off.
Finding a mark and a tap
I
to
said
Spike.
he's off.
Cool, calm, and collected. Deals that final blow necessary.
Yeah, he went for the pop and swing, huh?
Mindfreak. I think he's 18
I think the pop and swing go to 1. I don't think that was a pop and swing.
Nah, it wasn't. He stopped too soon.
Unless I missed one earlier on.
You gotta go wider.
But either way, this guy has just been phenomenal recently in the clutch.
Shout out
And
to
the cool-
Divido prior.
The cool
I actually
way
think
that
the
he
trick with
deals
the
with this
pop and
one,
swing is you don't do it
tapping
right
to
away,
fake the
but you have to
defuse
like
and then
jiggle,
setting up on a wide
take a
angle.
shot,
Yeah.
make them shoot at you once, and then go
Forcing
wide
Smoggy
as
to go and
fuck.
check to make sure he's not sticking.
Really intelligent.
If you just do it right away, it doesn't work.
And both teams currently have 3 gun rounds to their name, right? But Paper X still have that advantage of winning the pistol at the beginning. Aside from that, though, it has been play around it, but honestly, that's only going to make Forsaken and Jing more aggressive. Here comes the Nightfall.
Let's see the trip kills.
A lot being dumped into this one now, even the updraft over the
Got
top.
my
There's
one.
been a trap wire though, that reveals the positioning of Kang.
Oh my god!
trips.
Baby J's smiling
No
somewhere.
way.
Far too clean. Everyone
Oh,
revealed to
fuck.
him.
And with Kang down, Jing now gets the flank off. The trademark disabled. Jing is so deep into A.
I missed the old jet where I just dashed through everything.
Yeah. Camera just tagging a couple of players. Off
Okay.
to the back of the side, Jing. I don't know if you deserve that one, but that is the prime game of Flawless at the end of the day.
That was actually
And you're
ridiculous that
starting
Jet
to
could
see
dash through the trips.
the momentum, the pistol round built into this one. They're able to snowball that advantage.
Wait, crowd is for the last 9 days? Is that true?
Play a retake setup. It's not a retake. They still stop the plant from going down because Paper X plays so fast. And they're
The whole
playing off
playoffs has crowd?
Jing is smart enough to realize with the chamber down. He
Oh
can
shit,
go
I
for
didn't know
fast
that.
flank play.
9 to the
Gorgeous
18.
stuff from Paper X.
Oh, damn.
And they're starting to flex their muscles a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember
Okay, that's
who
fucking
they
lit
are,
then.
lean
Wow.
on that experience, make the
That's
right
9 days of
rotations,
audience?
and get
Damn, they're really
big
going all out,
value
huh?
for Reina here.
Man, he was on
They probably
his
got a
head.
good deal on the arena. The economy in
That's that
Turkey's
confidence.
fucked.
It's the ego in play.
They're like, fuck, it's only that much? Fuck it, we'll take it for
Yeah,
2
not a
weeks.
fan of
Smoggy's
that
15 and
retake from
5.
Dubai, because
We'll open
Jing
it up
was
for
so
9
far
days.
away. Had Jing stayed to fight, that would have made more sense. But Jing is Jing at the end of the day. He's still going to be able to
15-6.
pick up another.
Caution to the wind. This guy, isn't it? Still going for these pushes, man. This is what you got to be careful of.
You do not want to give EDG an opportunity back in. To the round, to the half, to the map.
Tickets are already sold out. It's going to be fucking
It's
lit.
actually just a pullback.
I'm excited.
Freak just wants to
Such an
anchor inside
aggressive
of his own
position.
smoke. Yeah, I mean,
So
he's avoided this
dangerous.
horn though, and nobody is looking towards him.
Oh.
Spike down.
Amazing timing with that one. Kang does at least grab the trade, the return.
Oh, wow.
Finds the other one. Even time for a bit of a spray in between, weaving that one
There's a trip on the flank.
in and out of the
Where's
shots.
second peeking for though? You know,
And
Yeah, I guess he has the
really
op,
rough
but
spot right now.
This round,
that
Josh
seems to be his common
should
like
not have been
thing.
close.
No, it shouldn't at all.
peek everything.
Paper have made enough mistakes.
He's done that so many times, and
Kang's
he's
hit enough
literally
nice shots.
potentially losing these
When
rounds.
it comes down
Very
to
aggressive. I
1v1,
like how we can see this guy's monitor. You don't even have to watch.
in a garage.
No way. He knows the positioning. Okay,
Damn.
okay.
That's a good clutch. By
Oh, look at Benkai. He's watching him. He started shooting his body and he looked up to see his reaction.
Oh no, the disrespect.
This guy.
Benkai having a lot of
He
fun.
started shooting his body and looked up.
But a critical round for them not to lose. They were in such a good lead. I think it's the showcase though.
God.
Paper X. You can push them to the limits.
It's
but
funny, dude. It's
they are
funny.
coming up with great answers. Even when Edward Gaming end up wandering into these setups, a bit of a gamble, I think. But when they do jump into Benkai, almost every single time it's managed to shut them down.
The fact is I cannot
Playing a
kill
clean
him.
game.
I only cannot kill him.
I think I caught Forsaken there saying, I just can't kill him. Forsaken 4 and 7 right now. Struggling a little bit to take the duels against Smoggy and Kang, but the rest of his team doing a decent job.
Oh,
Dodged. There's
fuck.
no kill to be found. That does not give Jing the escape mechanism that he was looking for.
It was the Flash Haunt combo.
Yeah.
From how
Walking
long
down
ago,
mid,
but
Meadows dead,
EDG
dude. You will
love
always
using
use
that.
useful now,
It's
even in
such a
ranks.
great combination.
Nice anti-flash position being played by nobody. Devi, he's punished.
Devi was just flashing off the back of the Prowler. And both attempts at Paper X of getting aggressive
Jaw his
shut down
elbow.
by EDG. What a pick by nobody!
Oh my god.
Eventually, though, gotta
Gowan.
shut that guy down. So the trade is there for Forsaken, but the setup is being taken out. Forsaken, operator, cloud burst.
Ooh.
Looks the angle there is.
Oh,
Spike
So
oh,
slightly it is
oh.
there, and he just sees
An
an elbow,
overpeak?
but that's
Yeah.
Forsaken.
Plus,
4v2?
that was
A
also
lot of
their
those
own
shots.
smoke.
Yeah.
But that connection gives him an opportunity back.
You gotta
in
go
round.
with the dash,
way
surely.
going for
one
this one,
bullet
right?
in the operator. Rolling Thunder pushes them back. Paranoia up top. Maybe they heard
What an
him.
interesting ult.
Up into heaven there. Even the aftershock. Okay. Jumping, hopping around the corner, staying safe for the time being because I know that the time pressure right now is on Paper X. As you can see,
Whoa!
Smoggy deals with it handedly.
And if you were following along with our little mini game, when is Howdong going to use the Rolling Thunder?
There it is.
Alright, my
There
bad,
it
my
is in that
bad.
round to stop the 2v3 clutch that may have been coming through.
Damn,
So,
Jet Meadows back.
Not
Let's go.
an enormous amount of value, but
Any Jet mains in the chat?
and there's a little stat.
Who am I kidding? Everyone that watches me probably plays Jet at this point.
But also,
Actually,
like I said earlier,
I think it's the
they're not
opposite.
team that
I feel
plays
like a lot of
They
people that watch
play
me
for
don't play
retakes
Jet.
the least out of all of our teams at Champions. They want to fight you aggressively and stop the spike going down. And I think a lot of the time,
I don't know
that ends up being
why,
the better
but
option
that'll be
for
my
them.
guess.
If EDG can get this,
I feel like most
final
of the
round on
people
board,
are like
it's
sentinels
still
and
looking like a
controllers.
great half.
Still looking doable. I think they've shown good adaptations. Angle being watched, but again, it's another approach over towards C, another heavy execute
Fuck
into
the
it.
Vandal.
Spam into the smoke.
He's got a shorty.
He's holding it. Not even a shorty. Expecting maybe a play
Too hard.
within his field of
The
vision.
fade character is so
No, pure
fucking
discipline
good.
in play, but now they have
Oh.
to deal with Genghis Khan.
Whoa.
Looking like a final boss. AC 130 from above.
Good line,
Forsaken was
shoot
there
him.
with the knives and updrafting.
They were low
They
fucked
do
in.
deal with
I
him
felt it.
in the end. And that's that fifth
Damn.
round for Edward Gaming.
You guys believe the
That's the one that saves the half.
completely
That
off topic
makes it
here?
look
Do you guys
doable.
believe the theory of
EDG
the
should
sound
have been
effects
at
and kill effects of like
disadvantage
headshots and
All the
kills
analysts were
like
saying
makes people want to
Haven
peek
should
more
be Paper
because
X.
like they feel like they're
Yeah,
playing
I
like
do.
Edward Gaming, despite
A
the fact
different
they didn't
game
get
kinda.
out
It's like you're in a
of the
casino.
lead like they did on the prior
It's like you hit the
round,
jackpot when you
have
get a
done
kill.
enough
Uh-huh.
to still make
And what do you
things
do when you hit the
swing,
jackpot? You go
swing,
all in
swing,
again.
Ding, ding,
Yep.
yeah.
This first half, all locked up now. Be sending it
It makes
down
me
as
wanna
well
use
to our
the-
analyst desk.
Or skins or something like that.
And so this
I don't
pistol
think all your skins,
so
but being able to
much
turn off
to
all
both
effects, even when you pick up someone else's upgraded gun, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
defense with this fade breach comp is
I would do that.
nasty.
100% I would.
Also, when you have
The only
razor
reason I
blade,
actually use
but even
skins is
so,
because I know I'm going to
it's
pick
gonna
up
be a
other
tough
people's
nut
skins,
for
so like fuck it,
Paper
whatever.
X to crack.
Like you might as well get used to it.
Lord knows how long. That was the timing he was waiting for. Not quite sure what it was, but already pressure being applied now. The players just swarming out onto the site, and Paper X not going to be leaving any gaps in their approach.
Okay. Flawless take.
It's going to be the spike now awarded to them.
That's
so
gonna
they
look
can get
sick.
themselves into this post-plant scenario.
With the Rose, buddy.
Be fading away from heaven though. That's going to be an angle for
Guys got
Kankan.
taste,
He
huh?
chooses to take it, but
Kankan would love.
Cam, people, Cam, what are we doing?
Being able to pick off Jing would also be amazing.
how the hell is he live for that long?
God
But I guess
damn it,
just
bro.
a
We
really
watching or we
awesome point.
partying?
That's so ballsy.
Get your fucking heads in the
Have
game.
numbers.
Fund these
You
ads.
have man advantage and you're just walk
Players ready
peeking
and waiting
spawn.
to trade
Alright.
each other out.
Sick.
And once more, Bren, you've got this bizarre thing occurring where
If he didn't get
Paper X
one
win the round,
and he just
despite the
died
fact that
instantly
EDG
there,
were able
they
to
lose
get
the
the
round.
opening pick.
Yeah.
Bren, in the first 2 maps, it's absurd.
Sometimes I feel like that's
EDG
my
are
like
up 8 first kills.
Weakness?
like a
compared to
con,
Paper
like
Rex.
yeah. I feel like that's a
They're plus
con. Like
8
if
in terms
I'm
of the
thinking
first
like that
duels
too
compared to
much.
Paper Rex.
Yeah, I know what
Like,
I
maybe
think
I
so
think-
as well.
part of
Like
that is gonna
maybe
be
in this
how
game, like
one-sided
that's like you
Icebox was,
just like
but it really
you
feels
go
like
with it. You just
EDG
take those fights. You take those
controlling
swings,
the early
and that's how you'll be the
round
better
pretty
player. I don't
well.
know.
And
I
then
think it's
Paper Rex's
bad,
trading is
but
allowing them
I
actually to
think
still recover these
it's
4v5.
maybe not.
like
And that's something the Paper Rex have
you
been very
can't
good at.
play just one
Might be
way.
running into a stack here though. This could
So I feel like you
start
have
get
to. You
dangerous.
can't just be like, oh, post plant. I have to
Player's
post
gonna be
plant.
stunned.
I
Is
feel like
there
you
gonna
should
be
have
anything off the
like
back of it? The players are locked up right now, but they're still just brute
the
forcing
option
their
of
way
doing
through.
something different. Because if you're too set on one thing, then I feel like you take away your own
Spearhead for his team
like
there.
possibilities or
Fearless.
capabilities.
As they just approach into
Yeah.
this one, left up to just nobody.
Yeah, I get what you were saying. Like
And these kind of maps are so difficult.
post plant, like we should not
when
be
you
pushing
lose
them.
both of the pistol rounds and the first one in such heartbreaking fashion.
Yeah.
You just 4 of those rounds just disappear.
I don't know. Maybe you're right though. Maybe it's just not at that point yet where
Despite
people have
nobody's
that
best efforts,
discipline.
he's
But I
gonna
feel like
get
in this
run down
game,
by
like you said
a
though,
very
like people get
hot
away with
Jing
it
right
too
now.
easily.
Yeah.
Jing's
It's too hard to
slow
stop
start to the
someone
series,
from
but 17 and 11
pushing you and
happening
killing
right
you.
now. And Smoggy got off to a blinder on this map and has cooled off himself.
I'm telling you, it comes down to that Rainer pick now. Comfort rolls for Jing.
Yeah.
Going for that pound for pound aggression, just trying to take the fight straight through them.
Yeah. And look how Jing is
Jing's
just
turning it
moving
up, huh?
forwards, utilizing all the space that Forsaken makes for him too. Jing and Forsaken work as such a duo, trading out for each other. It's crazy.
17 and 11.
But you're right, Josh. Not a great start, losing the pistol round in the second half. Epic Game is going to take some insane stuff, I think. Layers upon layers for their strategies, I think, to get back into this one. And they do have good weaponry with the rifles in their back pocket.
Oh fuck! This is perfect play, dude.
Lock contact.
Yeah.
It's
Reload.
being shown to the utility.
Dodge
He's
the dog.
good.
Yeah, being given so much
Oh,
space.
yeah.
Flash, cloudburst off to the
Wow.
side, and the layer as well, making sure every angle is watched for.
But it's a different approach to the defense, right? EDG's composition much better on the retakes. And
Look
they
at
save
Cypher, bro.
paranoia.
Look at his setup on
Literally
the
T-spawn.
play.
Still a lot of
Two
utility.
trips on a cam on the
trips.
play.
So,
My God, this guy's
isn't-
fucking camping
is
out
an
for the
option,
night.
Whereas it wasn't for Paper Rex.
No one's flanking, little bro. Keep it moving.
Fault line paranoia, dash forwards, through, and the plays.
How do you observe this?
Nobody secures two, but nobody has dealt with Jing. Eventually, he will go down now. And 2v2, smoke. Just causing a slight sideline. The
What a
timing
play.
is so good, and a flick of the wrist from Mind Freak. Only the Spectre left down to it. The pressure, the time, it's on the shoulders of Chichu. He needs to try and get onto this spike to get that defuse online.
He's just got to smoke back. That could be the answer.
There's no time cues though.
so
There's no
low.
time at all to work with. In
What?
fact, Obster just saved the rifle.
Yeah,
He knows
that's
that there's
a
nothing to
save.
play for now, and
Damn.
that guy's done his job.
And that is
That's
heartbreaking.
tough.
When you get to that spot
That's
and
tough.
you realize you've got to
I think
make
this
the
is
smart
GG,
decision
chat.
to escape. You
The
feel
bonus?
like you're
I
condemning
don't know.
your team with the 5-round deficit that EDG are now looking at.
Yeah.
Avoiding the
Tough
teabag,
spot
so
to
he's
come back
saving.
from here.
What?
Identify.
And I think while playing retake can be a pretty decent idea, you've got to be able to...
I don't think it
I mean,
is.
that is some crazy positions. When you're playing a
Delayed.
Jet on the retake, that's not something that people normally do right now. They're playing Raze with the Fade comps. But when you're running the Jet, you can smoke on top of default, you can dash on...
Dude. So like, there's fans from every part of the world. What the
You can
fuck?
see the
What?
attempts from Edward Gaming. They know that they have to try and
Doing
find
it.
them.
Overheat.
Everything that they've
Oh
done.
man, I would have posted that shit on my TikTok.
Wait, hold on, hold on,
It's not
stop.
done.
It's done, man. The clip's ruined at this point.
Okay, sorry, my
Even a
bad.
trailblazer,
I mean, I have a
set it
guy
up.
that can make it
Yeah,
seem like, you
that's
know.
all about
Cool,
it,
yeah,
isn't
fuck
it?
it. Yeah, fuck my channel prediction.
Takes it anyway.
Jing stole the ace!
I mean, the pause in the character model says it all.
Can't believe it.
Can't believe it.
Pop
Destroyed.
knives.
And that
You
is
pop
just
knives for the ace?
I mean,
Facts.
listen, Brent,
I know,
if
agreed.
I was Coach Alex right now, I might not be too happy that Forsaken's just used his knives. to chase down the last player in an ace. But
Look at that third kill. Chichu, what the fuck?
But if you're watching that kind of replay, maybe it would become justified.
Missed your knife.
You missed your knife.
Look at him, look at him.
Jing, what the hell, man?
Absolute ranked moment. Oh boy.
I think
He's actually like, what the fuck?
Confidence that Paper Rex are feeling right now. They're not under anywhere near the same amount of pressure as they were on the prior 2 maps.
And this
Dude, this jump spot again is so wide. He did it on the other map as well.
Not a very good jiggle peek by Forsaken. And
he still
Kang was
wants to
offered
take
2.
Still want to take the fight. Jumping across that angle. Jing does eventually remove Kang. This guy's been a
Jing
thorn
uses
in
this
their
crosshair
side
too.
in
Done.
this series.
Hubris.
Smoke.
Yo.
Even a team flash. Okay.
Jing's like, what is this flash?
Things looking very sloppy here for Paper Rex in this round.
Oh,
Paranoid.
fuck. E. Flank.
Now a dismiss,
Yup.
but he's right. In a line of sight once more. That reflank coming into the back, and in a critical round, vital one at that for Edward Gaming to take away and win when they invested all their money into it.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, and it's,
Thumbs up.
You know, it's one thing to be having fun on the stage and, you know, playing for confidence.
Dude, imagine they somehow got the Kappa emote in the game.
And letting the enemy team back into the game, so.
Or like a Twitch emote.
Here,
I feel like that would be
they've got a
crazy.
5-round lead, and that is well enough to play with. We've got tons of wiggle room here. But at some point, they need to tighten the screws a little bit and not allow this one to slip away. How many times have we seen a team win 4 rounds off the rip and a half, and then, you know, the opponents get a comeback? It happens all the time.
We've covered a lot of 100 Thieves, Josh. It does happen.
Nice cloud burst to stop Kang going for the peak. That one way.
Giga Chad.
Just quick scopes it.
The guy has enough time to shoot the cabbage and shoot the guy that's coming with the cabbage.
That swing out.
And I was talking about sloppy.
And TP.
And
I don't
TP.
think that's an example of it at all. You expect Kang to be pushed away there by the Seekers, but he just scopes back in so quickly with the tour de force.
Yeah.
And then Chichu's there to back him up.
That 1-2 punch, isn't it?
Blocking sight.
Smoggy's already burnt his dash, so got to back away. But that's good information. It should start to pull people away from C. There's 3 EDG players on the C side. And Smoggy is going to need help at some point.
Can't really just lock this down on his Losum.
And these are rounds where you don't want to
I feel like Mindfreak is kind of a sick alias.
You know? It's possible that they could just
If you're
win the
Smoggy here,
rounds
do you
without
play Hell?
ulting, but
Surely you play
kind of want to
retake.
save that for
Solo
situations
A?
that aren't 5v3s.
You should play retake, but
Smoggy. Even that fault line to help him out.
that's like one of those things here where like I feel like if he gets one,
That one back. Still that cage.
Yeah.
fuck it.
Just try and cut up one of the angles.
Like I feel like if you play a
Goes down,
retake, you're
Smoggy
playing
has not been
too
dealt with.
scared, maybe almost.
Yeah,
Position a
yeah.
spray down through the cloud burst. Spike
But I feel like in
down on the
CS you
ground,
would
and
play
enough players
retake.
from Edward Gaming
Yeah.
to collect that prime gaming
Yeah.
flawless once more.
Very clean round from EDG.
Thank you, Enz. I appreciate it.
The prior round, you could say, given to them a little bit by the sloppiness of Paper X, but not that one. That one was well and truly
I've
taken.
got your trail.
I mean, that shot.
God, that gun is
The quickscope
broken.
there is absurd. It's been a very nice play by Chichu to reinforce Kang's position and then reinforce Smoggy's position, anchoring A towards the end.
Nice!
I love
At
it.
this point, if you're Paper X, you cannot allow your opponents to get back into this one. You have a sizable lead. This explains the timeout that they're taking right now. There needs to be adjustments being made because so far, it's been Kang taking a lot of liberties. In fact, I mean, Paper X have been doing a decent job, I think, of using utility to try and clear him out of the angles that he's often been holding. The trouble is, the guy just disrespects it. He doesn't care.
Yeah, and that's the same thing that Forsaken and Jing are going to do themselves.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is why so many people have been talking about the comparisons and similarities between these two teams, because Kang
To anyone, fight still being taken. That's Mindfreak all the way to the back.
Wow.
The angle is washed.
It completely avoided the op.
setup is not looking particularly great here.
Oh, he jiggled
They
him
don't
and
know where
shot.
Mindfreak is. There's players
No
behind as well.
fucking way.
Forsaken's finding, reading the game very nicely.
Yeah. They've dealt with this one.
Yeah, Forsaken's dialed in.
Discipline.
Oh, we might have just thrown the
You don't
round,
wanna lose
possibly.
your grip on this round. No one was handed to you. A slight
Nah,
jiggle
they're
there of the
fine.
movement.
They're
Nobody
set
has
up
been
good.
making
They're
these shots
fine. There's no
impeccably.
way they
But
win
now
this.
this late lurk that's coming through is everything from Mindfreak. He needs to get value
You
out
got
of this
paranoia,
one, but he
though.
hasn't spotted it. Maybe just the cape, but he knows the players are pushing up. It's down now to
He doesn't
Chichu.
know about the guy short or the guy flying
Nah,
GG.
no way.
This one he can go for.
Flying
what-
back around, he's aware
Wait.
of this one. Flick
Oh.
to the side, not
Yes.
enough. The shot does not find his
Ew.
target. It's Mindfreak again. And now, one more round will do it for Paper X.
Yeah, they move up to match point here. One away from being able to take
Was
that
a nice game.
next
Liquid
step
versus who?
stage and push EDG.
Liquid versus
as the first team to
Leviathan.
lose a match at Champions, but
Spicy,
I've only been
spicy.
impressed with what I've seen from
So
this
today is only
team.
2 games, but tomorrow is
Their
3, I
first
believe.
appearance globally.
Yes, and tomorrow starts
This
at 8
round
a.m.
ended up getting
East.
destroyed by Mindfreak's
Dang.
extremely safe
Dang.
positioning. He was over in the same area of the map that he is now, simply waiting for the fast.
Hey,
flank
yo,
to
what the
be
cam
made.
doing?
And that's what he's going to be doing quite a lot here, just controlling the flanks, controlling the aggression, using Benkai's cam.
Schedule is awful for NA viewers. It's gonna be bad for someone,
It's a
no matter
double
what.
up setup here that EDG are running.
I don't
And
think it's that
Paper
bad
Rex
for
have
NA
enough
though.
utility to be able to push both operators away.
Yeah, during that
Just gotta
time,
hope
people
that-
are at work or school. But let's be real, most of the people at work or school are watching Twitch
Kang starts roaming around as well
while
as
they're at
Smokey.
work or school. So
Rex
honestly,
might be in a
it's
bit of
perfect for
trouble.
you guys.
Cam just
At 8 a.m., that's when you start your day. Perfect. The match starts at that time as
Expecting
well.
The players could be there, and still, you can see this. It's just still leaning in a recall of the smoke. It sets up Forsaken. That's a great angle. I think Smoggy was just obviously unaware in terms of which way he should place
It's 5
it.
a.m. Pacific though. That's true.
This
West
hasn't been
Coast.
done much by
That's
Paper Rex
fucked.
on our attack sides, but it could be the final blow, that killing blow that they need to take the series. Quick tap a bit. That does force out the aftershock and a bit of the utility.
You
And
want to
Hardong
fight it?
retains
They're aware as
control of
fuck,
the
man.
Rolling Thunder.
Bomb.
Oh my god, I hate when that happens, dude. That right there.
It's
happening so much.
Yeah, it's the worst fucking thing, man. Like,
a bit of overheat, maybe a bit of pressure being
I
applied to
don't know.
both of these players. They're quite short. Okay, why not?
There's no way they bring this OT, right?
From an
It's not
opposite
breach
side of the
ult.
map, but now with that cosmic divide split across, they know that the play is happening
Oh,
over
reach
towards
off.
A.
Oh, they won. They won.
There's a Rolling Thunder here.
They're
that
still
should
in it.
just
They're
prevent
still
them
in it.
from
Wait,
going down
oh, they-
entirely.
10 seconds
Not going to be able to get this one off. They need to find the kill.
One guy
Splash
didn't
over
get
the
it.
top.
Of course
That's
it's
gonna be
Jing.
Jing
5
finding
seconds.
it.
Fuck it. Jump in.
Get the spike
Jump
down,
in.
and they've just about stuck it, but now they
Jing, cover me!
Player
Swing from Jing. Can't get the
Hey,
second.
was Jing stunned or something?
Wait.
Salvaging it.
Fine.
Can't
He flashed
beat
me.
that at the end as well, Brent.
Oh, yeah,
He
flash?
could have thrown it.
Yeah, he flashed
could've
me.
thrown
Yeah.
They denied the plan, and he goes for
He could have thrown it.
the kill. I mean, that is just kind of absurd, but that kill itself is bonkers too. Paper X trying something different in this attack round, where they faked a push towards B, and they tried to get Forsaken lurking, the same way he does when he plays Chamber. But Forsaken got picked off, the Astral ended up being useless, and EDG able to hold on as the time ticked down low, especially with Mindfreak's lurk getting caught as well. Both lurks failing from Paper X in that round.
Aggressive play from Edu Gaming down into mid, but they don't
Bad
get
money.
too much space off of it. In fact, it's nobody
They got the fucking
being pressured
knives.
the most.
They're fighting it.
Fast approach. Aggression
Oh
is the
my
name of the game.
God,
And flash over
man.
the top. How long just
Everything they
left? They're like a
do,
city.
everything they
Side
fucking
Forsaken.
do.
Fast.
The guy doesn't even look like he's
Relentless with the
trying.
Blazestorm in his hand.
Jumping
bunny hopping
around,
ground.
yeah. Just jumping around, killing everybody.
And it's a 5v3 for Paper X to close things out.
And
move
you have no
forwards in the
dash,
group.
man. What can you do?
Smoggy
Smoke
will
left,
play
kill
some of his
graffiti
own.
now.
Can he find any sort of
Come
value
on,
here?
man.
It's
No,
a
wrong
brutal
way.
crossfire.
Fuck it.
Breaks it with the cloud burst.
It's the one with the re-swing.
That's
is there.
it?
The
That's
end of
all
the
we
day, it's
fucking
just
did?
Down to Kang. This is it, surely. One shot found, 2 players remaining, 3 players remaining, excuse me. Drops
I ain't taking the
down
shuttle
to
back.
floor. And not enough, just can't quite reset the aim. The 13th round.